Hey, Kyle, thanks so much for making time this morning.
David, thanks for having me today.
Hey, I got a bunch of questions for you. First question is, what is your background?
I'm a CPA and strategic relationship manager with a DC and Baltimore headquartered CPA firm, Aronson LLC.
What business challenge have you faced?
That's a good question, David. And I'm flattered that because of building a network and having great resources out there, I've been pretty successful in my career as of late. That said, it wasn't always that way. I started my career out as a CPA with a big four CPA firm. And one day I decided I really had an entrepreneurial itch and wanted to go out and try to start something or at least help build and grow a practice of a firm where I transitioned from being 100% a billable hour resource in CPA to 100% building a network and trying to find sales for an organization that I had started. Figuring out how to get out, build a network, meet the right people in the network, maintain the network, and really create goodwill and deep relationships within it was without a doubt incredibly challenging, especially at the time when I think I was 26 or 27 and looked like I was 12. And people were trying to figure out if I was an intern, no less trying to take me seriously with building my network and trying to build a book of business for that practice. So, without a doubt, challenging. But in terms of how to overcome that, ultimately by building the network, maintaining the faith, ignoring the challenges, ignoring the comments about my youth and youthful face, I was able to persevere and build a pretty incredible network, which now is really the greatest strength of my professional skill set that I have.
What business networking advice would you have for other people?
Sure, that's a great question. And for me, I meet a lot of people that are focused on what can I do for myself and what can this person do for me and what can they do for me today? And it's very transactional. I always lead with what can I do for others? And the more I help and the more I give, the more it helps my network down the road. I always tell people while I'm a strategic relationship manager with my firm Aronson, boils down to being heavily involved in the sales process. And I joke, I'm the worst sales guy of all time. I never ask what someone can do for me or what can you buy for me. I try to focus on if the person I meet is successful and I can help them be more successful. If we build a great relationship, maybe they'll hire us one day, maybe they won't. But my goal is to build goodwill with everybody that I come into contact with. And by doing so, that goodwill feeds me and takes great care of me. Again, typically indirectly. I find some of the best opportunities I come across are referred to me by people that I think would be a good fit for my firm, but they never hire me. That said, they have no qualms about making introductions to me, which again, that's what it's all about. Building deep, genuine relationships, not looking at someone with a dollar sign over their head, but focusing truly on what can I do to help this person be successful, help them get their goals and achieve their goals. And from there, by doing that, again, if you do it often enough and big enough, there's more than enough that comes back to myself personally.